Here's something most guys don't realize. Every conversation you have with a woman, she's running two conversations at once, the one with her words and the one with her body. And here's the thing. The one with her body is almost always more honest, because words can be carefully chosen. Words can be polite. Words can say one thing while the body is screaming something completely different. And if you only know how to read the words, you're missing more than half of what's actually being communicated. Today we're fixing that. Here's how to read a woman's body language so you stop second-guessing every interaction and start understanding exactly what she's actually telling you. Let's get into it. Number 1. Watch where her body points. This is the most reliable signal there is, and almost nobody talks about it. When a woman is genuinely interested in someone, genuinely engaged and present with them, her body orients toward them naturally. Her feet point in your direction. Her shoulders angle toward you. When she laughs, she turns to face you. When something happens in the room, she looks at you first. This is not a conscious decision. It's completely instinctive. The body follows attention, and attention follows interest. Contrast that with a woman who is not feeling the interaction. Her feet are angled away, her body is slightly turned. She's physically pointing toward the exit even while her words are perfectly polite. Watch the feet, watch the shoulders. The body always tells the truth before the mouth does. Number 2, pay attention to how close she lets you get. Personal space is one of the most honest signals in body language. Everyone has an invisible comfort zone around them, and how much of that zone a person allows you into tells you exactly how safe and comfortable they feel around you. When a woman is attracted to you, when she's comfortable and interested, that zone shrinks naturally. She sits closer than she needs to. She leans in when she's talking to you. She doesn't create more distance when you close a little gap. She lets the physical space between you get smaller without pulling back. Now contrast that with discomfort. She takes a small step back when you step forward. She creates space in subtle ways. She angles her body to increase the distance. Proximity is permission. Pay attention to how much of it she's giving you. Number 3. Watch her eyes and what they do. Eye contact is one of the most powerful signals in any interaction, and the way a woman uses it tells you a lot about what's happening beneath the surface. When she's interested, genuinely interested, she holds eye contact a beat longer than a normal conversation would require. She looks at you and doesn't immediately look away. She catches your eye from across the room and holds it for just a second before looking down or smiling. That extra second, that willingness to stay in the eye contact, is one of the most direct nonverbal signals of attraction there is. Now watch what happens when she laughs. Where does she look? People instinctively look at the person they're most connected to when something is funny. If you say something and the whole group laughs and she looks at you, that's information. Her eyes are telling you something her words haven't said yet. Number 4, notice the small self-conscious gestures. This one is subtle, and it's one of the most overlooked signals in body language. When a woman is attracted to someone, she becomes subtly more self-aware around them, more conscious of how she's presenting herself. And that self-consciousness leaks out in small physical gestures. She touches her hair, not scratching but smoothing or tucking. She adjusts her clothes slightly. She sits up a little straighter. She becomes slightly more careful about how she's positioned. These are grooming behaviors. They happen instinctively when we're around someone we want to look good for. One gesture on its own means nothing, but a pattern of these small self-conscious adjustments specifically around you, that's her attraction showing up physically before she's ready to show it verbally. Number 5, read the touch signals. Physical touch is one of the most honest and direct forms of body language there is, because it requires actual intention. She has to physically close the distance and make contact, and people don't do that with people they're not comfortable with or drawn to. The key is not just whether she touches you, it's how she does it. A brief arm touch when she's making a point, a shoulder tap when she's laughing, sitting close enough that your arms are touching and neither of you moves away. These are all small but significant signals. She's testing the comfort. She's seeing how the physical contact feels. She's giving you a small opening to see how you respond, And here's the important part. How you respond matters. If you tense up or act weird about it, the signal dies. If you stay relaxed and comfortable, the connection deepens. Number 6. Watch for the signals that say she's checked out. Reading body language is not just about spotting attraction, it's also about spotting when someone isn't feeling it, so you can adjust, give space, or gracefully exit without making things awkward. The checked out signals are consistent. She's checking her phone while you're talking. Her eyes are moving around the room instead of staying with you. Her answers are getting shorter. Her body is angled away. She's creating small physical distances. None of these signals mean she's a bad person. They just mean this particular interaction in this particular moment isn't landing. He wraps things up cleanly. He doesn't push harder. He doesn't take it personally. He just reads the room and respects what he sees. That ability to read disengagement and respond to it with confidence instead of desperation is one of the most attractive things a man can demonstrate. Look, body language is a language, and like any language, the more you pay attention to it, the more fluent you become. Start noticing, start reading, not obsessively, not analytically, just with a little more awareness than you had before. Because once you can read what she's actually communicating, not just what she's saying, every interaction becomes clearer. The confusion drops, the overthinking stops. You start responding to what's actually happening instead of what you're hoping is happening. Drop a comment and tell me which signal you've been missing, and go watch the next video. It covers exactly how to respond once you've read the signals correctly. Stay locked in. Peace.